college is so crazy, man. I just don't get it, whatever, with the playoff system, because before that they had the playoffs or whatever. There was like, okay, the 2 undefeated teams going to play for the national championship, which was fine because they had like 15,000 bowl games. So I mean, it was fine or whatever. Like, but then it started being conflict. You feel me? Because they're feeling like, oh, the SEC 1-loss team is better than the Conference USA undefeated team. Like when when UCF went undefeated. You feel me? They didn't get a chance to go to the game.
And they are, man. They always are. It's not fair, but they are better. Always.
But still, if
it's
you
about money and ratings, dude. It's about
you didn't play. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
It's about money. Yeah, it's all about money, dude. Like, why do you think
UCF? You got UCF out here or whatever. I think that was Blake Bortles' team or whatever. He was out there killing, man. He was out there killing, bro. You feel me? Like, they went undefeated. So don't they get a shot? Shouldn't they get some type of shot or whatever to get to the big game? You know? But you got Alabama. You got Alabama that 1 loss.
Team like that 1 loss. They're gonna get in, bro.
You got Michigan.
They look at competition. They look at everything. Yeah.
You got Clemson with 1 loss. You got Ohio State with 1 loss. You got Oklahoma with 1 loss. Who gets in? You know what I'm saying? There's going to be 2 SEC teams. There's going to be 2 SEC teams in it every year because of the strength of schedule. You know what I'm saying? That's like playing NFL. You feel me? So it's going to be 2 SEC teams. You're probably going to have either Michigan or Ohio State, and you're going to have Clemson or like Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Like
or Notre Dame, an independent.
Notre Dame,
because, dude,
right?
They try to do everything in their power to keep Notre Dame in there.
It's really still, you know what I'm saying, kind of messed up or whatever. So some people saying it should be 8 teams. You know what I'm saying? But now you just doing too much for real. So
now
it's really not a way to really simplify the national champions of the world unless you're undefeated. You feel me? Like, you got to be undefeated to be the national champions. I feel 1-loss team or whatever, you should be out. You feel me?
Now, well, remember they just announced that within like the next 2 years, the college football team's going to expand, or the college football playoff is going to expand to 12 teams.
12 team? That's 12 too much.
I know, bro. I hear you, but that's what they're gonna do now, and that's gonna be starting. And I think like it could be starting as early as like 2024, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even next year. Like, they're trying to rush it, but it's definitely set in stone for at least like the next 3 to 5 years. Like, that's definitely gonna be a thing. 12 teams is too much, and I'm not gonna like that because I'm gonna tell you why.
Because it's gonna have some 2-loss teams in there.
It's gonna taint. It's going to taint everything. And no matter what, somebody who's deserving is going to get left out, no matter what kind of format you do.
Right.
And it's going to take like a lot of meaning and integrity away from like certain like meaningful games, like Michigan, Ohio State. Dude, that's been a tradition. We played them last game of the year. It's the biggest rivalry in college football.
Right.
It's like, and usually in a lot of, a lot in the past and a lot as of late, like, it's all the marbles are on the line there. It's like, okay, winner this is going to play for the Big Ten.
Playoffs, right?
Maybe going to the playoffs when you win that, you know. And before last year, obviously, it was always them. But now with this new 12-team format, what's going to happen is they're both going to get in no matter who wins that game.
Right.
It's going to make that game less meaningful.
Right.
It's going to make the Big Ten champion. So how are you going to do with the conference championship? Is the loser even going to get in? It's a 12-team format, dude. The loser of a conference championship could get in. It is too much. So now Michigan and Ohio State might fucking play twice a year, bro. Like,
I don't even understand.
That's unacceptable. Like,
I don't even understand how they're gonna do 12 teams. You feel me? Because you got 6 teams, you got 6 teams, so you got 3 teams that's gonna come out of there. So those 3 play each other. Then, like, how does that even work? You feel me?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So is it gonna be like a team with the bye or something like that or whatever?
Exactly.
That's what it's gonna be. Okay.
Yep. Now I was just gonna say, don't exactly quote me on this because I haven't read like exactly into depth about the specifics of everything, and it's not even finalized the specifics of how it's gonna go. But basically, their plan is something like
teams. I thought it was gonna be like 8 teams or whatever that they was talking about. I think I heard or whatever.
Yeah, at least 2 teams are gonna get a bye. 2 teams at least, if not more, are going to get the first round bye with the best records and all that. And the other teams have to play. And then probably just like any other format. And in playoffs or play-ins or any type of shit like that, where like if you're the 1 seed, you'll play the lowest seed. Shit like that. I would imagine. I don't know. I'm spitballing. I need to get more knowledge up since I'm, on the air now and doing this shit for real. But with 12 teams, that's how it's going to be. Somebody's going to get a bye, probably a couple teams, and then they're going to take it from there. Everybody else is going to play. But like I said, I don't like that shit because too many teams, it's going to take more meaning out of shit. And you never know, bro. Like, it's like.
And then you're going to have the Cinderella, whatever, with two losses. Whatever, that's just on fire or whatever, and just beat everybody. Be like, damn, man, we didn't play all these games. We didn't play extra games now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't play extra games just to lose to the Cinderella, the 11th seed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's bound to happen. Like I said, with the NILs or whatever. So, like, man, yeah, you are taking away from the game. You're definitely taking away.
I think no higher than 6, bro, personally. But that's just me, because anything you talk about, like, you think top 5. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what it is. So if you put 6 teams in there, it's not that out of hand. I don't feel like. I think 6 would be perfect somehow, some way, work it out. I don't know.
With the 2 team buy, with the 2 team buys.
Yeah. Something, yeah. That would work, So like Alabama and Georgia, or fucking Alabama, Ohio State get the buys every year. Well, whatever, man. How you feeling about your Gators, man? Are you panicking yet, or what? 2-1 right now.
Well, like I say, man, we're sputtering on offense or whatever. We do pretty good in the first half, and in the second half or whatever, like, just not scoring enough points or whatever. We're not doing the same things. They're making adjustments, and we're not. So ETN, man, he's gonna be a good back for us. AR-15 or whatever. They just put this out on the air yesterday or whatever. They're saying they're limiting Anthony Richardson's running plays, this and that or whatever, because of their lack of depth at the quarterback position.
Yeah,
so they don't want that man. So they don't want that man to get hurt as a sophomore, this and that or whatever. Is this our year? Probably not. Will we lose maybe 2-3 more games or whatever? Most likely. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna go all in or whatever, trying to, you feel me, like, make him a superstar and this and that or whatever, which he will be. He's a sophomore now, whatever, man. He's played one good game, he played one awful game, and he played one so-so game. So, like I say, man, he's still a young kid, man. He got a lot of promise, man. He's super fast, whatever. He has a strong arm. Just needs to work on his accuracy. His receivers drops a lot of balls and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line, whatever. Like, they let up sometimes or whatever when they really shouldn't. Like I say, man, we just trying to put it together, man. We had an awful season last year, man. We fired our coach, this and that or whatever, man. Like, we got 2 points from beating Alabama last year or whatever on a messed up play or whatever, 2-point conversion, this and that or whatever. Emory Jones held on to the ball too long or whatever. Our quarterback then held on to the ball too long or whatever, couldn't get the 2-point conversion. But I feel like if we would have beat Alabama, that would have been the turning point of the Florida Gators. We lost like 3 or 4 pivotal games, man, that we wasn't even supposed to lose. I think we lost to like Wake Forest or Vanderbilt and like freaking stupid jump, man. I think we ended up like going like 7-5 or something like that, man, which is not in Gators culture, man. We always win in 10, 11 games. You know what I'm saying? 10 games or whatever. We are the you know what I'm saying, the cream of the crop or whatever in Florida football. So like 7 games or whatever, that stuff it's not gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? But we got Napier now or whatever, and I like what he's doing or whatever. But like I say, he got the reins on AR-15 super tight. So like I say, I don't know if he's gonna let it loose or whatever. I don't know. Like I say, our quarterback situation or whatever after Anthony Richardson, but like I say, that's one of the key things, whatever, because that man can run. The first game when we played Utah, man, that man had 3 rushing touchdowns, man. He was doing like flips in the air, dude, like whatever, spins in the air, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Pump fake, like, you feel me?
From what I understand, that's the only way he scores. He has yet to throw a touchdown pass this year. Like,
I think he threw one. One touchdown. Maybe
he hasn't thrown any, bro. It's right in front of me. He's 41 of 77 this year for 423 yards, no touchdowns, 4 picks, bro.
4 picks.
Like, I mean, you can't just blame him. You can't just blame the coaching, but to get both of them, y'all better get that shit figured out. It's not looking good. Obviously, he's showing promise. You're a diehard Gators fan. You're not fucking livid and to the point where you're ready to see him sit the bench. You believe in this kid. You like this kid. So I mean, let's see what they can do. Right now, they got y'all at 80%. They got Tennessee. They're giving an 87% magic predictor chance to beat y'all this week. Y'all, they're a favorite. Tennessee's favored by 11. So I mean, not that any of that means shit. I know that. Like I said, I took Florida to cover the spread. You know, I think
we're playing in Tennessee, I believe, too, right?
Yes, you are. You're playing in their backyard. So,
but we always handle Tennessee, man. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem, man. We'll probably win by maybe like 7-8 points. I think we'll win by like 7 or 8 points, man.
Damn, you're talking confident. Like I could have just took him straight out.
He'll get it together, man. Like I say, he played big in big games, man. Those other games weren't really like big games like that. You know what I'm saying? So
we'll see how they do.
Utah game, he played out his mind. For real. He didn't throw any touchdowns, but he sure ran for some. And the defense stopped it when they needed to.
When it mattered, closed it out, 3-point victory. Absolutely.
Right. So like I say, man, I feel like he's gonna get it done, man, for real. Like, but they got the reins on that man. They don't want that man to run and this and that or whatever and lose out because, man, for real, man, he's supposed to be the future for real. So he definitely got another year with us. So
like I gotta tell you, man,
we're just gonna play it out with him.
Hopefully shit'll pan out for y'all. But I got y'all going 9-3 this year, looking at the schedule.
Right.
9-3, bro. I got y'all losing. I think y'all will probably win versus Tennessee. I'm gonna take them at least to cover. It wouldn't surprise me, you know, if you lost a close one or whatever, but I don't think y'all gonna beat Georgia in Georgia.
Right.
And I don't think y'all gonna beat A&M. Matter of fact, those games are back-to-back weeks. You play Georgia October 29th, and then the next week you go to A&M after leaving Georgia to play them on November 5th. So I just think those two, I don't think that you guys are going to win those games. You might. I think the A&M game will be close. The Georgia game might be close. Shit, I don't know. Like
Georgia game gonna be a dog fight, man. That's gonna be a dog fight. Probably the first 3 quarters or whatever. Then Georgia probably just, you know what I'm saying, sneak away,
pull away from you. Yeah, that's how it be.
Yeah, because they're super strong, man. I've never seen a Georgia team like this, man. Not even last year's team.
And it's like
last year's team, man. Defense was doing the same thing, you know. But like I say, man, they got that stuff together. Kirby Smart, that's Kirby Smart's team, right?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. They got the weight off their back. They got the weight off their back winning the title of that last year. So it's like, fuck it. Now it's like we out here now. We're the team to beat. That's in a large part how I feel towards Ohio State. Like as a Michigan fan, I'm not scared of them no more, bro.
Right.
I'm not. You know, going to that game last year and witness what I witnessed, it was more than just the two possession score that we beat them by. It was like complete and utter domination in every aspect of the game. They led for like probably 4 minutes in the first half, like 10-7, and then it was game over. You couldn't stop. 5 rushing touchdowns, we owned them. Like that was by one player, and then another one got another touchdown. They couldn't stop us, bro. They cannot stop us. I don't expect that it's gonna be the same game type strategy there, but going down to Columbus this year, dude, I'm not afraid of them. Their talent don't scare nobody. You done broke the curse. You done beat them. Like, dude, more than half of that football is mental. I've played. I know. You know what I mean? Like, that's a fucking mental thing. They got over it. It's over. We're moving on. We're the Big Ten champs. You know what I mean? So who knows what'll happen, man? You know, who knows what will happen? It's just gonna,
like I say, we can't put down the little dogs, man. You know, there's a lot of little dogs out here, man, with a big bark, man. For real, they're ready to bite of Florida or Georgia, or you know what I'm saying. And then with injuries and stuff like that or whatever, you never know.